What's going on, everybody? My name is Giancarlo with First on Finance. Today we're going to be talking about my 777 indicator that I developed this afternoon. It takes into account 7 different indicators all at one time, making your life easier and just less distracting on the chart overall. Now, what it's doing, guys, is essentially taking into account 7 different indicators at one time. So we have volume, Bollinger Bands, moving average, VWAP, MACD, RSI. We'll talk about all those things. So I think to start off, we should probably talk about that, right? Here in my my Obsidian Vault, which I highly recommend that you guys get involved with, I have the indicators that are being used kind of in a modular design for this one indicator. Okay, so we have the session VWAP, we have the 55 moving average, we have an RSI signal, which is telling me the moving average breaking above the actual RSI. Okay, above the 75 or the 25. We have the Bollinger Bands being calculated. We have an RSI and a MACD reversal signal being calculated. Okay, we have also a custom script that detects volume nodes, low volume and high volume events. We also have just a regular old MACD on custom fast and slow lengths, 50 and 200, which I personally like and have up here as well. So how I approached this indicator was designing it in a modular way. I had each custom, script here that I wanted to incorporate into one. And then what I did is I consulted GPT-4o. Now this is what allowed me to kind of glue everything together and talk about what I wanted to actually define in the alert system. Not only is 777 an alert system, but it's also a indicator, right? That's what I wanted. And I was passing in information about potential reversals and events that happen that I have picked up on over years of looking at charts with these indicators. So that's essentially what it is. It's taking into account all these indicators at once and showing them all to you in one place with this chart here. Okay, so it works best on 5, 3, 2, and 1 minute time frames. They all work. And also I wanted to mention that this indicator is fully customizable to any parameter that you want. So it could be back tested and found what is most profitable to be used. Also, it contains an area in the style tab where you can change about how it looks and all the other little indicators that you could add, like the upper and lower bands. And I personally like to declutter it a little. You guys could do whatever you'd like as well. If you'd like to use this indicator, let me know and I could put it in the comments. But you also have a couple of other things down here you can customize, like the type of signals that you want to see, etc. Okay, so that's the settings part of it. Also, here is the alerts part of it. So you can see some of the alerts that I have set up here that would be triggered here, and important things that you don't want to miss, guys. If you're paying attention to these charts and day trading, scalping options, you need to be, watching this all day and looking at these things, okay? So to start off, let's start off on the 5 minute time frame. As you guys can see, I have like a basic RSI down here, a MACD. This just kind of guides the signals and validates them. Also, you can see I have a VWAP line, I have a 55 moving average, and the Bollinger Band basis middle line. Those are everything that we're using right here. We're also using volume, guys. Very important to understand volume. On the 5 minute time frame here, you can see the blue bars would be low volume nodes. The red bars would be high volume bullish nodes, and the green bars would be high volume bullish nodes. Okay, now our arrows here are potential reversal points or crossing over the MACD. Now we also have another set of arrows right here at the bottom that mark bottoms and breakouts above and below the moving average line right here. This is a super important line to pay attention to down here. And also we have these flags, what I call flags right here, guys. They're not the main indicator. They're like a warning symbol, okay? As you can see, the warning symbols led down to a white reversal, which led to a crossover, which led to a break of VWAP, okay? So, and you can see that this, this price action today was pretty predictable, guys. Especially that's why I stick to the ETFs. We broke below VWAP. We came retested, low volume event, couldn't break, held, below the moving average and the VWAP line this entire time until we reversed here. And then we broke above the 2 lines, printed a signal, and then carried into the rest of the day with high volume bullish, nodes. So that's really important. Alert there. Sorry, guys. But here, let's go down to the 1 minute time frame, and you can see just kind of how noisy it gets. But it's a little bit more clear, and it's just as accurate, guys. You can see the event that happened here, the MACD hitting the 0 line, the consensus trying to be made, whether it's going to be breaking above or below. And we broke below to the downside very hard here. You could have made decent money here, guys, on this break below. And you could see our white arrow plotted, which is symbolizing the lower lows being ended. So you can see the lower lows, and then the flags is telling you, hey, like this might end soon. We're turning white on the MACD. We're breaking above the RSI. We get a white arrow, okay? Now, what you want to avoid, guys, is the noise in here. Also, there's volume bars here. I got to fix that, why it's kind of messed up on the axis. But you can see better the high and low volume nodes that I'm detecting here. And you can see the events that happen are connected to this volume, histogram down here. So you can see the high bearish volume right here that led to a break of the MACD, a break of the RSI being oversold. So you see the flag patterns. And this was the beautiful reversal right down here, guys, that led to the continuation at the end of the day. You can see the reversal pattern happening up here. Once the MACD is starting to decline and slow, you can see that your signals are being plotted up here. Your arrows telling you, hey, it's probably time to get out in the short term. See a reversal coming soon. So it tells you not only what direction we potentially may be heading, how long to stay in the trade, but when a potential reversal or opportunity may be coming, okay? So it does a lot of really cool things all at one time. And the volume nodes, I think, is what really is validating this indicator, because it's connecting multiple different important things all at one time. You can see the high bearish volume led to a low volume node, a signal, and we just ripped the rest of the day. And we can even go back to yesterday or the last trading day and see pretty much the same effect happening here. We have our VWAP breakdown signal, okay? It could be the same way going up, and us holding below both the Bollinger Band and the moving average this entire time until we reversed. We printed white arrows. We reversed, printed our entry signal, and got in until we hit the MACD, or I'm sorry, the VWAP line, not the MACD. So that's why it's really important to also have your VWAP line. As you can see, we bumped our head right up into that, printed arrows, and we reversed. Okay, you can see that the, RSI broke below the moving average. To keep your guys' risk really tight, this is a great indicator to use and to know how long to stay in a trade and to not panic. Also, to be alerted when potential opportunities are coming, which is really, really important. I mean, you could be out doing something and not even know what's going on, but thanks to these alerts right here, you have it being sent to your phone or to your email or whatever. Like I said, it works on multiple different time frames. I've yet to backtest it or really test it on other, stocks or tickers. But yeah, guys, this is my 777 indicator. I hope that you enjoyed and kind of understood. If you have any questions about how I developed this or want to learn more or want to see more, just let me know. And yeah, my name is Giancarlo and with First on Finance, and I'll see you guys soon.